Alrighty guys, hopping into another Dragon Ball Legends PvP video. So for this one, we're actually a little bit of a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. So in case you didn't know, I did make a Twitter post about this, regarding this. I was trying to hit top 1k using these guys right here. I wanted to make it like a little mini series. Unfortunately, that didn't come to light necessarily because it is winding down to about the last 30 minutes of the season as you're watching this for me, right? And I've kind of just plateaued, or like I've kind of just peaked around rank 2000. I think the highest I got was 1500. I just couldn't go past that. At that point, I just feel like that's where the line was, where just the matches were too like high level for these low star guys, right? So unfortunately, just being a little bit bummed out is that I don't think I have enough stars on these guys. I don't think I have enough copies of these guys in order to make them completely viable. I did see another person running this team with a fully like maxed out Pycon though, and he was really putting in work. So, you know, on my Twitter post I said maybe it's a lack of skill, or maybe just a lack of stars, or it could be both, right? But we're gonna go ahead. I still had a ton of fun with this team, and I did get really comfortable with this team. So this is not the end. We are going to try again, but for now, we are just going to go ahead and be having fun and just showing off these guys at a high level gameplay. So let's go ahead and get right into it, and let's see what we can do here. Alright, so for the first match of the video, going against Grenis, and he's going to go ahead and be running a GT team. Very nice, right? I would 100% rather see more GT teams than I would rather see Vegeta Blue, right? You just can't escape him. You can't escape his wrath. Alright, let's see what he's going to start off with. He starts off with this guy right here. So we don't fall for that, at least. We go immediately. Okay, so he likes to tap attack. Very good to know. Gonna go ahead and hit him with the Kamehameha Hawk, caught him in the sidestep there. Okay, and then he goes in for a tackle as well. So we're able to catch him right there too. Not such a wise idea to tackle so much, right? It's very circumstantial. Like you do it when you need to, but you don't want to do it all the time. And then with this team also too, I just want to throw it out there before you guys like. You have to like you have to be really you have to pull out all the stops with this team. Is basically what I'm saying. Like, anything goes. Truly. I'm gonna go ahead and just use my solar flare right here, and then I'm gonna rising rush. Like, you have to just be able to do whatever it takes to win. Like, even if that means it's 2 rising rushes, like that's just how this team operates. And then it's also another thing too, is that once, like, if you get guessed with this team, you pretty much lost. And then another thing too is they're all blast units. So you have units like Kefla and units like Vegeta Blue, right? They both, if you guys didn't know, they both have the ability to, basically, what they do is they have the blast armor, right? Okay, I don't know if this guy's okay, he forfeited. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, for the next one, we're actually going against this little emoticon dude. Pretty cute, right? He's gonna go ahead and be running future team. Pretty stacked future team. Honestly, look at his Zamasu. Like I said, you really can't. You're not going against a future team unless you're going against a 7-star Zamasu or a 7-star plus Rage Trunks, right? That's just how it is. Let's go ahead and get right into it. But anyways, like I was saying, guys, so once you're like in the little... Ooh, that was actually really good. Let's see. But anyways, like I was saying, once you come across these guys, like I said, these guys are all blast units, right? So what happens here is that when you get caught them in the sidestep with a blast, and if they're aggressive and they're not letting up, right? What will happen is that they'll still get priority even though you caught them in the sidestep, just because that's how the blast armor works. It'll just pierce through your blast, and it can be very annoying. Let's see. We get out of here. See what he does here. Oh, well, he's gonna go ahead and be seeing what I'm doing right here. Oh, perfect. Now this guy's dead. And then you have to just make sure you use all your main abilities like perfectly, right? So that's a guy down right there. Really good. And then I'm probably gonna go ahead and just rush this guy right off the bat. That's like I said, you have to pull out all the stops here, and you have to just pray that you don't get gassed, because like I said, you primarily get blast cards, so they always guess my blast. Thankfully, we didn't get guessed on our blast right here. If we would have chose the strike card, we would have been down. So this match is also pretty much in the bag already. So like I said, it still contends really well, right? Okay. Gave me the sidestep right there, surprisingly. But yeah, see, like, And you have to understand too is that if you get caught in a combo, you have to play really, really, really well. Because if you get caught in a combo, then basically what will happen is you'll probably lose a guy, right? And you don't want that to happen, because if you lose a guy, then the whole like synergy, the way that this team works, it just all falls apart. It's like if you're running the Holy Trinity and you're running Bardock to buff up your Super Saiyans, and if your Bardock dies, then your Super Saiyans aren't going to be doing as much damage, right? That's basically what happens, but every character is like very like essential. Like you have to almost get a kill with Yamcha before letting him die. Otherwise, he's kind of just wasted. Even though he does give that death buff, right? It's just very, very like it's a very fragile team. Let's go ahead and hop into another. All right, for the next match of the video, going against Baki Blue. So this is what I'm talking about, right? So he has a 7-star plus Rage Trunks. He has a 7-star Purple Vegeta. Yeah, and it's just a really stacked team, right? So this is where the curve starts to begin, where it just, you can definitely tell, like, damn, like, my team really isn't putting up enough damage, but we're going to go ahead and just still give it our best shot. All right. So you almost have to, like, play perfectly with this team. I'm not going to lie. Let's see what we can do here. Ooh. For 100% thought that was going to be a sidestep. It looked like it was, right? Because this is okay. If he uses his main ability, the thing with this Red Goku too, when he uses his main ability, he like puts all these debuffs on you, but it's okay because I can just hop into Krillin and then he can take away all those debuffs. Really good for me. Right? Okay. Like I said, I'm going to start taking away these debuffs. And it's just that the damage necessarily isn't there all the time. So he kind of just destroyed a Dragon Ball there. Kind of figured he was going to go for that. Hopefully he doesn't have a blue card. Okay. I didn't even have to... See, you have to also worry about that, right? Because he can come in on those blast cards and he can kind of just mess up your day. I'm actually going to go ahead and lock this guy in, though. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this and just do as much damage as I possibly can. Let's go with Blast again. I keep going a Blast, but it's just, I feel like Blast just works really good for me. I shouldn't have though, because he knows that. Woo! Alright, we're getting really lucky. See, last night when I was trying to grind for the top 1K though, I was getting I think I got, the most I got guessed was 10 times in a row. And it was just absolutely nuts. Okay, so he likes to tackle. He's getting a little bit impatient. You can, it's showing. Really, really bad. Not saying that he's bad, but it's definitely putting him at a little bit of a disadvantage here. Okay. Kind of just want to get him out of here. I can tell he's getting impatient though, because he's just pressing buttons at this point, right? Okay. Yeah, I figured that he didn't want to lose his Vegetos too early here. And this is what I mean by you just have to farm Dragon Balls with Yamcha. Because look it, I'm already close. I'm already 2 Dragon Balls away from my next Oh. Okay. Jesus Christ, that was close. Okay. That's fine. So pretty much we just won the game now. Gonna go ahead and do this, and basically I just got rid of all his buffs. Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is more than fine. Oh wait, no! That's not fine! I thought Yamcha was back already! We just threw the game! Oh my god. We just threw the game. Oh my god. We just threw the game. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Dexter, Dexter. French is the language of love. Oh, say it again, Dexter.
We actually just threw the game. I am in shock right now, guys. We just threw the game. We completely, or I don't know, we might be able to come back here. Jesus Christ. I don't know, actually. He doesn't have a lot of buffs going on, huh? Uh-oh. Actually, I don't know. This might be good. He just used his ultimate on Yamcha. I'm going to have a little bit of buffs going on here. We're going to have to just take home the dub with Krillin, I guess. I'm going to Rising Rush, though, 100%. Okay. Maybe not. Okay. Now, let's go with blue card. Please don't guess me. I like I said, I know this is scummy. I'm using 2 Rising Rushes here, but you have to also understand, look at his team and then look at my team. We are ultimately going to take the dub here, though. That's all that matters to me. Let's go ahead and hop in for one last match. Alright, for the next match of the video, going against First King, running a future team. Or no, a God Key team. And would you look at that? There's the 7-star merged Zamasu. I told you, like I told you guys, right? You will not get games at this this level without seeing either the 7-star Zamasu or the 7-star Trunks. Alright, let's see. He's going to be starting off. I'm glad he brought this guy in though, because it's just like bait for my Yamcha, right? Okay. Perfect. Kind of figured he was going to bring in the Vegito there. I'm going to actually stay, as it might surprise you, but I'm going to go ahead and stay in so I can keep getting my Dragon Balls here. Because he does have that card draw speed, right? Well, what was... Okay. I had no clue what the heck that was. Okay. 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 Understandable. I am going to swap here, though. Gonna go ahead and pop this. Okay. That's a lot of, like, abilities there. Okay. We need to take out the merged Zamasu, though. The damage is pretty good, though. Look at... Can we kill him without Rising Rush? Did we just kill him without Rising Rush? Jesus! The damage! Yamcha! Yamcha is going crazy! Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Part 2. Uh-oh, part 2, right? Yeah. Not happening, Chief. Let's go with Strike, I guess. Which I cannot believe we just did that with Yamcha. He just completely, from full HP, 100 HP, to 0, that Zamasu. So that Vegito right there, or, yeah, the Vegito, he basically used up all his, stuff right there. He no longer has... What's it called? But we're just gonna go ahead and Rising Rush this guy. Yep. Like I said, also too, you have to understand my mindset right here is that I necessarily don't see the Vegito Blue as much of a threat as this guy. Because, and you'll see right now that, because my TN, the way he is that his main ability cancels all his upgrades, right? So basically, all those buffs that he has on the top of the screen right there under the Vegito Blue, what my guy is going to do, what Tien is going to do is he's going to cancel all of those, even if he kills me right here. And he just used his Rising Rush, right? I don't even know if he'll be able to kill here. Okay, I'm gonna just go for it now. Okay, this is fine. Let him get all his hits in right here. Gonna go ahead and do this, and that should be game. Look at that. And he had a pretty stacked team too, right? So that's gonna go ahead and be the last match of the video. So like I said, unfortunately, we were not able to hit top 1K. I'm pretty, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit bummed out about that. Let's see where we stand here. I'm at rank 1,848, capped out at about 9,220 RP. I think the highest RP that I got was like 9,300. A little sad, right? A little bummed out, but don't worry, this is not the end. This is only the beginning. This was kind of like my little test run right here. We are going to be trying this again. Once I get a little bit more stars on them, maybe we'll get a little bit more Super Warriors to flesh them out a little bit. But I think I did prove my point in saying that this team can still contend with like the higher teams, right? For being this low stars, for being like this much, like look at their team setup. Like they don't even have a full 6 member. I have this guy on here just to buff up Tien and Yamcha. And it still carried me all the way up to 1,800, right? That still says something in itself. So that's going to go ahead and wrap this video up, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.